Fáilte. I'm Kristen from Growing Global Citizens, and in this video I'll show you the pubs, people, and places that make this Irish capital so vibrant. Let's go explore Dublin. Dublin is located on the coast of Central Ireland on the Liffey River. In the last few decades, Dublin has transformed from a small capital city into a modern powerhouse that is more international. But Dublin still retains its local Irish charm. You'll almost certainly fly into Dublin Airport on the north side of the city. For airport transportation, a taxi or Uber to the city centre is 25 to 30 euros. If you stay in the city centre, you'll be able to walk to most sites. If you stay a bit further out, get the Leap card for 16 euros so you can get transportation for 3 days on buses, tram, and commuter rail.
Dublin is not a cheap destination. In fact, it's quite the opposite. So stick around until the end of this video and I'll give you some tips for making the most of your budget when you visit.
One place that is free to visit is Trinity College. It's right in the heart of Dublin.
Trinity College is Ireland's highest ranked university, and it's famous for producing great minds like Samuel Beckett and Oscar Wilde. But if you're a tourist, besides the draw of the university, the main reason to come here is because it's housing the Book of Kells.
You're in Dublin, so you're gonna need a pint. Head to the Temple Bar area. Is it really touristy? Yes. Is the beer overpriced? Yes. But are you still gonna go there and love it? Yes, you are. It's impossible not to have a good time here in Dublin. The Irish are known for their gift of gab and love of music, so you'll hear lots of both in Dublin. Temple Bar has live music every day from the time they open until they close late at night. But honestly, there are so many bars in this area that you can just walk down the street and go into a place that is playing music that catches your fancy. The other touristy thing that is overpriced but 100% worth it is the Guinness Storehouse tour. Honestly, this was one of the highlights of my time in Dublin. The tour starts on the ground floor with information about the ingredients and the beer making process. It's really an exhibition for all the senses as you go through and smell and taste Guinness. You even get to do so in a fancy tasting room. Make sure to buy tickets in advance because they sell out and are more expensive during peak days and times. You'll end your tour at the Gravity Bar, where a fresh pint is included in your ticket. There's a 360-degree view of the city here.
Here it is. My stoutie.
Now that you know the importance of Guinness to Ireland, why not visit the oldest pub in all of the country? It's the Brazen Head on Bridge Street. The current building dates back to 1754, but there has been an inn here since the 12th century. A bit older than the Brazen Head pub is Dublin Castle. It was the seat of English rule in Ireland starting in 1204 and built on top of a Viking settlement. You can explore it on your own with an audio guide or book a tour. Next to Dublin Castle is one of the prettiest parks in Dublin, the Dublin Garden. The city's name means black pool in Gaelic, and it's because there was a black pool where a stream met the Liffey River right in this area. The park is outside the Chester Beatty Museum, which houses a beautiful collection of artifacts from around the world, especially Asia and the Middle East. Almost all of the museums in Dublin are free, so this is a great way to save money and learn something at the same time. Another money-saving tip is to skip paying for a walking tour of the city. Instead, download the free app and follow the map to 12 of Dublin's famous statues. They will talk to you and narrate the history of the city. On a nice day, it's fun and budget-friendly to buy finger food from the grocery store and enjoy a picnic at St. Stephen's Green. It's a beautiful park that was also the site of the 1916 Easter Rising, an Irish Republican insurrection in the fight for an independent Ireland. The insurrection failed, and almost 500 people died, many civilians, and thousands of Irish were arrested. Many of the leaders were taken to Kilmainham jail and executed. A visit to this solemn place will help you understand more about the Irish fight for independence. The Archaeology Museum is also free and explores the story of Ireland. Come here if you want to learn more about early Irish history, including seeing some impressive Celtic jewelry and Iron Age bog bodies. The best-known Irish history, though, is probably the potato famine and the mass waves of immigration that it caused.
In 1845, there was a blight on the potato crop, and Ireland was very dependent on potatoes, especially people that were poor. So having the potato crop ruined meant that 1 million people died of hunger, and more than 1 million emigrated to other countries like Australia or the United States. And today, that's why many of us, including myself, claim some Irish heritage.
Aboard the Jeannie Johnston, you'll hear the stories of the people that left Ireland for a better life in North America. While the conditions on board would be hard for anyone, the stories here are mostly positive, unlike many of the other famine ships. Over 1 million people left Ireland during the famine, emigrating mostly to the US, Britain, and Australia. Today, almost 10% of Americans claim some Irish heritage. A visit to the museum is a celebration of Irish heritage worldwide. Want to see more than just the city of Dublin? Take a day trip. The historical settlement of Glendalough is stunning and gives you a glimpse into the religious history of Ireland. Glendalough was a monastery, and St. Kevin lived here. It has one of the best preserved round towers in the country, from the 12th century. Combine Glendalough with a visit to Rushborough House, and get a feel for more recent Irish history with a touch of luxury. Let's review how to not go over budget on your trip to Dublin. In addition to visiting the free museums, walking, and taking public transportation, think about the time of year you visit. Rain is common, and there is a lot of it all year round, so you might as well go in the spring or fall instead of the summer for better prices. Whatever you choose to do, you can't come to Dublin without experiencing good craic at the pubs. With music, dance, and lively conversation, it's impossible not to have a good time.